It's that time again. It's the Howard Winfrey Show, starring our most favorite person on this planet. It's...
Diamonds, daisies, snowflakes, that guy, chestnuts, rainbows, springtime. Is that guy? He's tinsel on a tree. He's everything that every guy should be. Sable, popcorn, white wine, that guy. Peanuts, Broadway, is that guy? He's mine alone, but not only for you. If you find a guy to love, only one guy to love, then he'll be that guy too. That guy.
Hey y'all, welcome to the Howard Winfrey Show. Today our topic is Taoism, and we have three experts here. Alvin Chen, Professor Alvin Chen. He is specialized in beliefs and values of Taoism.
Hello!
Second one is Dr. Edward Yu. He is known for his research in Taoism practices. The last one is Professor Hu. He's known for his research in Taoism arts.
I have to say, Howard, I feel so honored and each and every one of us to be on your show.
No, it's our honor to have you all on our show.
The pleasure is mine. 1, 2, 3. Taoism team!
Okay. Now we're going to talk about Taoism's history first. Taoism has a long, complicated history that started around 2,500 years ago in the Warring States period of China. The Warring States period is a period that China was divided into smaller sections and had constant warfare among them. Historians think that might be the reason why Taoism's main value is to have an accord with nature. Lao Tzu, the old master, also wrote the most important textbook in Taoism, Tao Te Jing, during this period. Taoism gradually developed into lower class society since then, and returning to the Tao has been a reason for military revolutions against the government. By the Three Kingdom period, which is around 2,000 years ago, the government was very aware of the situation and decided to take actions to these. And they used various methods to make Taoism a belief for upper class society and oppress the constant protests in the lower class. Taoism slowly developed and it got into its golden age in Tang Dynasty. The royal family of the Tang Dynasty's last name was Li, so the emperor decided to make Lao Tzu, whose real name was Li Er, the ancestor of all the Lis. This made Taoism popular, though it finally became the national religion of China. The emperor ordered one of the scholars, Du Guangting, to organize the philosophies, morals, and thoughts of Taoism into a more systematic way, which he thought would let Taoism to last forever. Today we have three spotlights. The first one is Dr. Yu will take us to a local Chinese, local Taipei Taoist temple.
Thank you, Howard. I would like to introduce the practices of Taoism. The practices of Taoism are very similar to many Chinese traditional religions. Like many other religions, Taoism involves baibai. In other words, bowing towards an altar with a stick of incense in one's hand.
What's incense?
Well, incense is what you use to baibai.
What is it for?
Well, the incense it's a sign of respect for the gods.
Oh, okay, yes.
Okay. Well, this may be done at home, in a temple, or outdoors by anyone. The altar may feature any numbers of deities or ancestral tablets. Baibai is usually done in accordance with certain dates in the lunar calendar. At certain dates, foods may be set out as a sacrifice to the gods. This includes slaughtered pigs and ducks, fruits, packaged snacks, and more. The other form of sacrifice is burning hell bank notes, assuming images burned in the fire will reappear. In In addition, at certain dates, street parades take place, such as lion dances, dragon dances, human-occupied puppets. Many of these parades include firecrackers and flower-covered floats, broadcasting traditional music.
What are the certain dates?
Well, you have to look at the lunar calendar to know. Oh, Howard. Lastly, fortune-telling, including astrology, palmistry, phrenology, and divination, have long been considered a traditional Taoist activity. Though Taoism may sound different from various Chinese religions, yet their rituals and practices are very alike when we compare and contrast.
So, Howard, we'll be on our way, right?
Okay, let's go!
It's peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. Way at, way at, way at, way at. Now there you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. Peanut butter jelly, 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 peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat.
We're finally here at San Gong. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Tell us the team.
Well, this is the San Gong in Tianmu.
Wow, Edward, can you explain the Taoism practices to us?
Well, Taoism practice includes Bai Bai with incense and burning hell-baked notes.
Can you demonstrate how to Bai Bai?
Sure. You just come over here and you take the incense and you burn the tip of the incense. And you simply just take the incense and you pray towards your God. After that, you take the incense and you throw it in this golden bowl.
Is that it?
Well, there's more to this. Look at this bread over here. This is a food that is given as a sacrifice to the gods. Another sacrifice to the gods is burning hell-baked notes, which is over here. As you can see, over here, this is something that you throw hell-baked notes inside, and they just burn.
Those are money for the gods, right?
Yes, exactly. Well, this is the end of the tour to San Gong.
Taoist Temple, we're now on to the second spotlight of today. Professor Chen is going to talk about the beliefs and values of Taoism.
Thank you, Howard. Okay, Taoism is not a belief-centered religion, and there are no known Taoist beliefs. Consequently, certain characteristic beliefs or assumptions can be identified. One of the beliefs of Taoism is the existence of several classes of supernatural beings.
What are supernatural beings?
Good question, Howard. Well, supernatural beings include gods, ghosts, ancestral spirits, and specifically about gods, they are invariably kind. They're not always that kindly or generally on the side of righteousness. Ghosts, on the other hand, are dangerous spirits of the departed who must be eased through offerings, like back when Professor Yu, was explaining all the burning of the incense and the sacrifices. The next following supernatural creatures are ghosts. They are dangerous spirits and also there's also Chinese ghost festivals. Carrying on, another belief is having a positive relationship with these beings. Folk Taoism. focus on the rituals of sacrifices and elite. Taoism emphasizes on control over spirits through talismans or spirit registers, on the principles that possession of spirit names confers powers over that spirit. Beyond the Chinese folk religion, various rituals, exercises, or substances are said to affect physical health, even to the point of immortality, align one spiritually with cosmic forces, or enable ecstatic spiritual journeys. These concepts seem basic to Taoism in its elite forms. Other beliefs include the yin-yang and the 5 elements, theories, and the concept of qi. These movements enter Taoism by the third of Neo-Confucianism. Various cosmic cycles are recognized and studied, with which Taoists have aspired to harmonize themselves. And that's mainly the beliefs and values of Taoism.
Thank you, Professor Chen. Now we're on to the third spotlight today, where Professor Hu is going to talk about the arts and symbols of Taoism.
Taoism contains lots of different symbols and art. For example, there's a Chinese word that's pronounced Dao. This Chinese word means path or way. A very famous symbol in Taoism is the yin-yang. Yin is a darker element, is passive, dark, feminine, downward seeking, and corresponds to the night. The yang is a brighter element, is active, light, masculine, upward seeking, to corresponds to the day. In Taoism, there are also a lot of different art and different meaning. For example, this mirror, believed to reflect the true nature of the world, serves as a symbolic source of light for the dead on their journey through the underworld. As a result, the backs of the mirror were often decorated with different designs and symbolic maps of the universe. Another one is a sword. It was used in Taoist rituals to purify the sacred altar of negative energies. As such, they were primary tools for exorcism. Swords were symbolic rather than real weapons, and were probably never actually sharpened. However, this sword was constructed and balanced in the exact same way as a combat sword. And the ritual dances in which it was used resembled forms of martial arts. There are many symbols and artwork in Taoism beliefs.
Picture.
Thank you.
Welcome. And every good thing comes to an end. This concludes our show today. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned next week for our interviews on Siddhartha Gautama, the Buddha!
Okay, we did a great job today, alright? Yeah. So, 1, 2, 3. Taoism team!
Thank you for coming! Yay!
Thank you. Bye, everyone! Hello!
Second one is... So it's lead us for a visit in the Taoist temple here in Taipei.
Thank you, Oprah. Well,
I'm sorry, he's been having a very hard day.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, Howard. I was having a practice. I'll be talking about the practice of Taoism. Like many other religions, Taoism involves right by. In other words,